Today's Thursday, February 5th, 2026. I'm about to embark on a big old journey. We got water, some Red Bull back there, and I'm at Walmart right now because we're gonna grab a couple things before we properly get on the road. We're gonna try to see if driving to Houston and Austin for this weekend would have been cheaper than flying. We're gonna take in two factors. For driving, we're gonna keep track of all of our gas that we have bought, and then parking. Those are the two factors that are gonna come into play with driving. And then for flying, I looked at all the flight prices like a week before, so that way we could loosely see what they were gonna be if I flew the entire duration. So our first flight would have been on Frontier and would have been $109. I'm just gonna go with whatever price Google says before, factoring in taxes and all that. That's one way to Houston. Houston to Austin, Texas on the 7th. For whatever reason, this is insane. Southwest or United, $266. What the heck? There's an American Airlines one that's 10 hours. It stops in Miami. Is there a public transit option? There's a bus that's $61. And then from Austin to Denver International Airport the day after the rave. This one is also Frontier, $109. We're trying to beat $300. Let's just pretend like that's a good baseline. It's pretty close to when we would be flying out, so prices are higher now. Let's go with $300. In a perfect world, I would have gotten the flights from all these three for $300. Once we get to Houston and once we get to Austin, we're gonna search on the phone and see how much a Lyft or an Uber would have been from place to place instead of driving. This building is gorgeous. Big old abandoned hospital. They do not want anybody near it, obviously, because they got like a special fence where if you try to climb the main fence, it will set an alarm off. This happens a bit where sometimes you want to check out something that looks pretty cool and it's not even possible to get photos or anything. You hear about something and it's just not my vibe, because my vibe is low stakes. I don't know, low enough stakes to where if somebody does say something, I can just say I was taking photos and people leave me the hell alone. So now I was considering taking my first big break there, but I'm gonna do another 45. I'm gonna go to Pueblo and I'm gonna take my first proper break in Pueblo. I'm doing an oil change real quick. I don't know if I'm gonna count that into my total. Also getting one of the filters replaced. That's maintenance you gotta do. So there's a fair argument to be made that the oil change and this filter replacement should be factored into the cost of driving versus flying. Because when you drive this far a distance, when you drive this much, it does wear and tear on the vehicle. But I'm not factoring car payments because whether or not I flew or I drove, that would happen anyway, and maintenance would be something that would happen whether or not I was driving. Maybe we'll do partial, or maybe we'll see if it factors in and is still cheaper at the end of the day. There's a Circle K, as you can tell, but also got an abandoned dog racing track right here. Ooh, there might be security. I don't like that. And there's a car over there. Don't know if you can see it. Currently hopping into an abandoned gas station. It's a very cool space, because I thought this would be pretty chill. There's not even a no trespassing sign here. Oh, there is somebody here. Oh no, they look chill. We'll see. Let's find out. My heart's skipping a little bit. They're peeing. I think I'm gonna scare them. You see what I'm shooting from here? All right, I did some shooting here at this abandoned gas station. It's very cool, very, very cool. But it is time for me to go. I still haven't even made it out of Colorado yet, which is a little concerning, but we got some good content, and I think I'll be back here because this is within decent driving distance, and I can definitely shoot a bunch of content at this spot. Gas number one. Kind of gross. It's kind of a lot. Currently in a ghost town in New Mexico. Can't really tell because it's very, very, very dark, but on my right and left are just some random abandoned houses. Looks cool. We're gonna go do some shooting. That was an incredibly fun shoot. I have these lights, by the way. This is how I'm shooting almost all my content, is with these little flashlights I got off Amazon. And hopefully it'll help me shoot these vlogs at night better, because last time there was some fuckery happening. Found myself in Amarillo, Texas. Originally I was planning to be here earlier in the day and I wouldn't have to eat Taco Bell, but Taco Bell was kind of the only thing open. What to do? I'm in Amarillo, Texas. So it used to be a stop on Route 66, another museum for old cars. Oh, there's an amusement park. It's got mini golf. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be a whole lot. Definitely nothing at night. And unfortunately for me, the only city that seems to have anything interesting going on at night is Lubbock. But we're not going to Lubbock. We're now turning, going towards the east. I have an admission. There's a Walmart, 2 buildings that direction, and I slept in that Walmart parking lot one time on a trip to Austin. Then I woke up and I came to this gas station. There's a Cinnabon in this gas station, and I ate at that Cinnabon at like 7 a.m. I'm a true explorer. Oh, I have to note, that was $20 of gas, and it's full. Cheap gas out here in Texas. I came across some only Texas stuff. I'm driving through the middle of nowhere. As I do, I come across this small town. It's giving me like the half ghost, kind of slowly declining small town vibe that I was looking for this trip. I take a slow, creepy drive around town. I spot some cool stuff. So I drive into this parking lot here. Oh, it's the police station. Well, maybe I can even ask them for permission to go into some of these places. I go to look to see if anybody's there. Nobody there. Police station for this small town is closed. That's crazy for Texas. They love their police out here. I start looking around some of these places. I start with this brick building. It's a cool brick building. Oh my goodness gracious. Do not mess with me. I'm not afraid of you. Please, I don't want to smell like that. Oh, you're so cute. Sorry, that's a skunk. Skunk encounter in middle of nowhere, Texas. Come across this like brick building, and then what do I know? Front door is just open. I'm taking off some neighbor's dogs, whoops. Oh, train's about to come by. It's gonna get loud. Go down to the next one. Just no window in the frame. I feel like that one was some sort of office. This other one here, the first one, that's obviously like an antique shop. Oh my God, it's so loud. It's so loud. Then I come to the corner of the main street in town. And this happens every once in a while with these small rural towns. It's just a stoplight. I can press the walk here and it'll just be a walk sign for me. Let the main highway go through town. One corner, that's the fire department building. The corner that I parked at, police. This corner, I can't even tell what it is. And this corner is, I believe, now being used as like a storage for the city, but the window's gone. And the door is just open. They're storing some like real stuff. There's some water. It's very interesting. I don't want to go into there because if they're actually using it for things, that's way more invasive in my opinion. That's crazy. What? They're all just open. This is one of the coolest places I've ever found. I don't know if you can see that well. I think this one was an auto shop. There are all kinds of historians on Route 66, and I get it has a much deeper history than a lot of other major routes, but I personally have found more magic in US 287 than any other route. Probably my personal experience. I could write a documentary. I would love to write a documentary about US 287. If anybody wants that, let me know. I'll try my hardest. I'll take a stab at something that I really like. Another abandoned building there. At a pecan store. Specifically pecans. I hope to be back here. Good morning. I slept in my car, which is fine. I like sleeping in my car a bit. Bags are cute. We got some food. What? They got lots of ice cream here. Oh, no way. They got the peach one. Got food, and now we are about 6 hours from Houston. Currently stopped in Decatur to upload some videos real quick, and then I'm gonna go back. I had a YouTube upload go up today, and then I also just saw that I got the bounce of the On the Radar set. It's not loading. Apparently Decatur has terrible signal, but very excited to look at it when I can. Getting close. This one was a little more expensive because gas on this stretch of road has been not as cheap. Still not bad. We're in Houston. I've never seen the traffic lights wrapped in traffic light before. Is it only for the red? Yeah, it's only for the red. We're meeting with some friends to get sandwiches. The place we're meeting at has a cool something over there and a big old power plant right back there. What the heck? Hell yeah!
By the end of the 90s, many of us were happy slaves to our computers. But
everything is Texas in Texas.
Who would have thunk it?
Dude, are we going pro right now? No, why not?
We're going Action Osmo for
Actually, this is the better of the two.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh shit.
And they go through all the colors.
That's tight.
And then also,
whoa!
Did you say? Yeah.
Yes.
Stop! There's a train going by, but that's show 1. It is hot in Austin. Nope, it's Houston. It is hot in Houston, Texas. I'm surprised by how hot it is. Got some good sleep. Gonna go get breakfast, and then we're gonna go to Austin. And I should be able to make it on either 1 or no tanks of gas.
It's time to do.
True.
What was your
favorite part of the show?
My favorite part of the show. It made me like music, which I feel like is kind of a win.
Yeah, he didn't used to like music.
Before this, no.
Damn. So the show was so good that it made you like music.
Yeah, which is great. I can't remember liking. I liked Who Let the Dogs Out as a kid, but that's about it.
Actually, I will genuinely tell people that Linkin Park was the first time I liked music.
Legitimately?
Yeah, because my dad would show me stuff, and I thought it was cool, but like Linkin Park was the first time I was like, oh, I like music.
Mine would be a Limp Bizkit song.
No way.
The really good one off the Green album. I can't remember what that is.
That was the first song that you liked was Limp Bizkit?
Now that I'm thinking about it, like that's one of the earliest songs I can think of that I remember. Like,
Whoa.
For me, it was Foo Fighters.
Oh, that adds up.
what was your guys' favorite part of the show?
I have a favorite.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
The Black Parade with. Oh yeah, I got a video of that whole thing of everybody dancing around because I got such a kick out of like the change up.
Dude, it's so funny that every time we play that, we always end the show with that. It's like the reaction, everyone's like, oh my god, MCR, and I was like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, yeah.
All-star.
Breakfast down, time for some driving. I got 3 hours to Austin. I'm gonna leak their license plate.
Hey man, don't do that. That's so messed up. Why would you do such a thing?
Cause it's funny. Content matters.
Sorry if you get a copyright strike for Gary's Got a Boner.
See. Oh yeah, designer tacos.
Designer tacos. USBs, that's all you have?
Yep.
Oh, I have to bring 100 feet of Ethernet. 100 feet of Ethernet. Why would I bring that? To make music happen. Dude, we do this for the music and only the music. I swear to God, if you think I'm doing this for any other reason, I will actually find you. I do this for the music. Stop getting on my ass. I do this for the music.
There's no money made in this. Zero. As of right now, I'm not even joking. Don't call yourself stupid. I'll have to beat you up. Nobody calls my friends stupid.
I'm Latina.
Oh, yeah?
I might have to beat you up for that. Not have to beat myself up for being racist. Are you excited for tonight?
Hey man, can you get that camera out of my friend's face? For real, dude. I hate when you put it there. You can keep it in my face. Just get it out of my friend's face.
Wait a minute, come back. Yeah, I'm excited for the show tonight. Let's roll.
Hell yeah. The question, does syncing the visuals to the music and doing the visuals take more time than the music itself?
So it's very dependent on what's going on. For 2000s rave, it's based on other people's music, and typically those songs from the 2000s had music videos. So a very easy thing I can do is just speed up the music video to match, and that's very easy. But sometimes that's not what you want to do. Like you want to make it more interesting. So like animating text and like making sure like different strobes and stuff are on beat takes forever. I'll have an idea for an edit that I can crank out so fast, and sometimes I'll be like at it for days, and there's a lot going on. And sometimes the visuals also, depending on how much source material I have, can either take no time at all, or I want them to be really, 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 really good, and they'll take me quite a while. Animating text is the thing that takes the longest. Like when you're trying to do lyrics, dude, like one at a time just sucks. Honestly, switch to CapCut desktop, which I haven't done
Dude,
yet.
I just did that for editing the shorts for these vlogs, and the captions are super accurate.
Yeah, it's very easy.
It makes my life so much easier.
I haven't gotten used to the workflow yet. I'm still pretty Premiere pilled, but that workflow and how much faster that program operates with very little glitches.
Like I use DaVinci Resolve for editing the actual main videos, and then I take them out, bounce them as 1080p, and then edit them for shorts in CapCut.
I just press play on the whole mix, then I fucking let it play, and then I go on stage and fucking shake my ass. The whole thing is pre-recorded.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Every single DJ plays pre-recorded. There is no such thing as real DJing. It's a lie.
I'm a DJ. I'm real.
Perfect.
That's so stupid. That's
No
crazy.
fucking way. We had a broken cable. The left side didn't work. We get a replacement cable. The right side didn't work.
Yeah, this gold cable only has right to right, and then this one only has left to left. So now we have two different cables doing two different sides. That's so ridiculous.
Wow.
The coincidence. I'm just glad that it's the two opposite sides of each other. Show 2 done. We love you, Austin. You're weird, but we love you.
Oh, you were there?
Yeah, I was there.
I said, you cannot have cats in Wyoming.
We were doing the I Hate Tour thing. And I was like,
We can't bring the.
dude, we can't put the cat in the tour bus, bro. You can't. They're not allowed in Wyoming.
You can't have cats in Wyoming. Fuck, I hate this world.
Where am I gonna put my cat?
We're going to Australia and you want to bring your fucking pet spider? What the fuck is this? God, dude. You got a fat ass cock. And I'm trying to suck it every day. Crappy music.
Tour hotels with multiple people in them at the beginning of every day are just loud. It's random singing, random words that are coming out of people's mouths. Doesn't actually make any sense.
Foursquare, kumquat, dinner time.
Oh my god, he did today's Wordle in under 10 seconds.
I've become so dumb, I don't feel aware. And we're alone again. In Austin, Texas. I feel like a recap would be fun. 2 shows. Houston, pretty fun. Austin was a little bit more of a challenge, but ended up also being pretty fun. Very glad I got to take the trip out here. Got to hang out with the lads. Made some friends. This one's going slow. I'm gonna go inside. What is inside a speedy stop? Whoa. That's a lot of blue bell. I need to save money. I spent a little bit too much on food while I was out here in Austin, as I do because Austin is amazing at food. Save a little bit on the way home, that'd be sick. Not bad. Currently in Voca, Texas. Small, tiny suburb. It's a place called Brady, Texas. And I'm at what's called Uniman Corporation. It's an old sand mine that closed down. And they have these silos that used to be filled with sand, and now they're like literally crumbling. One of them's completely fallen apart. One of them's cracked in half and falling down. Debating on going inside. There's not any no trespassing signs or anything anywhere, but I'm also a little bit nervous because, you know, it's Texas. They don't fuck around in Texas. I ended up not going inside. All signs pointed to they still use the building. If they're using like one of the buildings where those silos are, I don't want to set off any alarms and I don't want to fucking be stressed out about it, but I got some cool pictures from the outside. Gonna take a picture inside this random warehouse I found in a tiny town in Texas. Can't see shit. It's a cool little warehouse though. It's got this like thing over the top. I don't know what those are called. I think they're really cool looking. So I don't get what it's with Allsups in this part of Texas. There's always like 4 Allsups in every tiny town. It's like, aren't you guys eating each other's lunch by all being in the same place? Or maybe they're just trying to drive out competition from other gas stations or something? I don't know what the dealio is. We're back. Watching the Super Bowl. I got chips and burger. And I'm gonna continue on with the journey. All right, we're at another one that I think is too risky to try to go into tonight. But definitely a neat little photo op here. Is this gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous building. This thing is nuts. I've wanted to go so bad, but it's just, this is a little sensitive because there is a real power substation right there. Ain't no way, bro. They tried at one point to zip tie this shit together. That's so funny. Tried to put a zip tie on the front gate. I only got $6.30 worth of gas because gas where I currently am is a little more expensive than if I just waited till Lubbock to properly fill up. 30-cent difference. So I'm gonna take advantage of that. Crazy. In another tiny Texas town, just driving down the main street and I came across this. So Texas, when you're driving through the highway system, they have these cool little picnic areas that you can just pull off onto. This one is completely surrounded by cow farms. Surprised it doesn't smell worse. And I was probably gonna chill out longer here, but A, it's cold, and B, I heard some coyotes yapping, so I'm a little worried about that. Good morning. Today's gonna lack some of the excitement. I'm kind of just going home. A lot of the way we already came, so it's not like there's a whole lot else to see. First things first, we gotta get to Amarillo. Food time, it's food time. So I passed up Amarillo and I went straight to Dumas. Luckily, I'm taking a different path the way back, and I decided to do that because I just wanted to see some new stuff. As I was driving up here, sometimes you'll see a road and it'll be titled something. You're like, that's a weird name for a road. Why is that road? And in this case, it was Helium Plant Road. I'm like, that sounds interesting. So I pulled off to the side and then I did a little bit of Googling, and apparently, like, that was the main source for helium for things during World War II era. Got shut down in the late 90s. It's just sitting out there still. And so I turned back around, went and looked at it. I'm like, that's a big old camera. Sometimes just driving somewhere and taking a second to Google something, you can find some cool stuff to potentially explore later.
Don't come at the owl.
get us home?
In the social mold and being willing to say something that's like inviting, genuinely inviting of the other person's opinion, without being like cliche, but it's also like